Ladies and gentlemen watching, if you're seeing this, you're watching the second game of the 2026 IKF Champions League finals. And we're about to watch a match between the Dutch champion, PKC, and they will be playing Schweriner KC, SKC, the German champion. Next to me, Alan Burkhardt. You are the head coach of SKC.
Yep.
PKC, they have won the last 3 editions of the Champions League. So with what kind of strategy are you about to start this match?
Well, the strategy is to pull something off. We're not going to surprise them. It's going to be a tough game, but we have a plan, and we'll see if it works.
Yeah. Did you see their starting lineup already from PKC?
Yeah, I've seen the lineup, and I don't know what they think. Maybe they think it's going to be easy.
Yeah.
But we're trying to do the best, and let's see if then they need to exchange some players during the game.
Yeah, because I just looked at their starting lineup, and they're keeping a few players on the bench. Jelmer Jonker, we're not seeing Arjen van Houwelingen. Does this mean like a challenge for you?
I think it gives us more energy to start this game.
Yeah. Now, of course, you also have a few players that play in the German national team. How are they feeling, and how are the other players doing?
Well, all the players are fit. That's good, and they have a lot of fun during this tournament, and they want to see what level they are.
Yeah. Now, last year you won the German championship.
Yeah, correct.
How did that come about? What was your plan, and how did that succeed?
I think the players are grown up according to the year before. Because the year before, we won. I won the championship with another team, Pegasus.
Yeah.
But last year they grew up, and you can see that also in the game. So they make more mature decisions during the game.
Is that also something that you hammer about? All about making choices and about the right moment that you choose to do something?
I think that's all about korfball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's just a few more minutes, then we'll have the warming up. I'd just like to hear from you a small little prediction. With what score do you think we will end here?
I hope it's going to be 2015.
A close one.
Yeah. I hope.
Good luck, and let's see you again throughout the tournament. Let's hope that Schweriner KC has a great tournament here in the Champions League. People at home, keep on watching. This game is about to start. The second game of today. PKC versus Schweriner KC.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second match of the IKF Korfball Champions League Final. The IKF Korfball Champions League Final. We have PKC against Schweriner Korfball Club. We start with the first name from Schweriner. With the number 6 to size, team captain, Vertom. Number 7, Pascal Beckendroom. Number 4, number 4, Leah Heinzel. Number 11, number 11, Jonas Overmaier. Number 14, number 14, Lara Vima. Number 24, number 24, Lucas Witthaus. Number 31, number 31, Hannah Heilman. And with the number 28, number 58, Dagion Henning. Schweriner's coach is Alan Burschardt. Now the 8 for PKC with number 16, number 6, team captain, Zita Schroeder. Number 10, number 10, Shine Teams. Number 12, number 12, Jana Drismo. Number 11, number 11, Olaf van Wijngaarden. Number 15, number 15, Sanne van der Vaart. Number 19, number 12, Paul Oppa. Number 24, number 24, Kim van der Vliet. And with number 30, number 30, Tom van der Heek. Their coach is Abraham Sheck. And the game will be refereed by Tom Vlaming, Beatrice Gieter, and Chris West. A round of applause for everyone and wonderful match.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to watch the second game of today. It's the first playing day of this year's Champions League Finals. Group A, the second match after this Group A is done for today. And we're about to see PKC from the Netherlands, the Dutch indoor champion. They'll be playing Schweriner KC, the German champion of last year. They'll be fighting it off. Just before the match started, I had a quick talk with German coach Alan Burkhardt. We also looked at the starting lineup, and of course when looking at the starting lineup of PKC, a few household names are starting on the bench, like Romy de Rijken, Lise van Maldegem, Van Erk, Jonker, Jordaan, Van Houwelingen. They are starting with a little bit of rest, and we're seeing Shane Timms, Jana Driesprong, Kim van der Vlies, Tom van der Rey starting. So some new faces. Of course, PKC is here with the full group, making it a real team event, and this game has started. First steal by the Dutch. They're bringing it over on offense. There we see Sander van der Werf, Schreuder, Timms and Van Wijngaarden. And we see exactly the same happening here with a clean steal of the Germans. So we play in IKF scenario, which means 4 times 10 minutes, 4 quarters. After quarter number 1 and quarter number 3, we have a short break of just a minute, but between quarter number 2 and quarter number 3, there's a 10-minute break.
and then we will be switching sides. We can make 8 substitutions, and the first shot attempt from the Dutch. That means directly a goal. Shane Timms. He is open to score here for the Dutch. PKC up ahead. They are playing at home here in Lisbon. So that's why we see a 1-0 start. Quick shot by Van der Werf. Van Wijngaarden, we always see him either at PKC or in the orange shirts of the Dutch national squad, and he connects immediately, putting the Dutch ahead. And a quick steal causes a very fast offense for the Dutch. Van der Vlies. No. Oppe. With a one-hander. Just too quick for Lucas Withaus, and Herring connecting for the 3-0 score. Nice shot attempt by Jonas Overmaier. Just found enough space for him to get it up. But the pace, you can see it here from PKC, the pace is high. You gotta act quick, react fast. Withaus. Lea Withaus. Also one of the national players for the German national team, where Shane Timms makes sure that the ball doesn't reach the German players. Looking for the line of the ball. Good rebound here by Herring. Heinzel. Looking for Overmaier. Yeah, and Overmaier connects. Opening the score for the German squad. Schweriner KC or SKC. Had a great championship last year. Where they beat Schilken in the German national finals last year. Schweriner won just by 2, 20-18 in the German indoor finals. That was a close one, but also these count. Looking for Withaus. Lucas Withaus. Oh, but this is then maybe not the best option here. Maybe should not have shot. Handle your chance as well. That might be the best piece of advice. Quick collection by Lea Heinzel. Schweriner in the national competition is having a good season yet so far, when we are looking at the second goal here of the Germans. You see a 3-2 score now. Lucas Withaus with the goal. Lucas Withaus, as William mentioned, he is one of the players from the German national team. He's 27 years old. One of the household names for the German squad. If you're looking at the amount of international players, PKC they have 5. 3 men and 2 ladies, but one of those ladies is an international, but plays for the Belgian national squad. Lise van Maldegem. The only one that plays in the Dutch national squad is Romy de Rijke. She's on the bench currently. For Schweriner KC we have Pascal Wenkendrup, Lucas Withaus, Lea Withaus and Hannah Huiman. They are household names for the German national squad, so they are here to make something happen. Maybe look for a little stunt. Driesprong with a clean steal. Van Wijngaarden. And of course PKC, they only have one goal in mind. And that is to again conquer the gold medal here for the Champions League finals, as they have done so in the last 3 editions. This is edition number 4 of the rebranded name, the Champions League. Whereas before this tournament was called the Europa Cup. But since 4 years has been renamed to the Champions League, where we have 3 divisions. This one, the finals, we have the satellite and the challenger. 3 levels of a club tournament. And this is the first edition of the Champions League, where we have 8 participating teams. Shane Timms connects with his second goal, makes it a 4-2 score here in Lisbon. Second year in a row where Lisbon is the hosting city for the Champions League finals. PKC was here also last year. Probably have good memories. Overmaier. Boys next to each other. They go for a running in shot. Oh, and a cutting error, a cutting foul by Overmaier. In the end did score the goal, which showcased the great athleticism. However, because of the cutting foul, this goal has been rejected. Driesprong now going for the rebound position. They're looking for Van der Vlies or Van der Rey. And the steal by Withaus. Germans looking to close the gap. Lea Withaus with the attempt. But we're seeing a couple of offenses here now on the German squad where they only have 1 attempt. And PKC is kind of controlling the defensive rebound position. Hoppa, Hoppa. Yes, one of the international players on PKC side. Hoppa already won 2 gold medals with the Dutch national squad. Playing his 3rd year for PKC. Yeah, and when we're then looking at PKC, how they have been performing recently. They are ranked number 4 in the Dutch Korfball League. Struggling a little bit. Out of the last 5 games, they won 3, but they lost 2. That's something that they're not used to in Papendrecht. Jana Driesprong with the goal. Increasing the gap to 4, 6-2. However, when looking at statistics in the Dutch Korfball League, PKC is the 2nd best scoring team, so they are used to scoring a lot of goals. On average, they score 26 per match. Oh, and this is just great defense by Driesprong. Coming up high. Making it really difficult for Friemel. And a quick goal. Again for the Dutch. Lucas Withaus. And Dagbjörn Herring. Daggy. They are an experienced section for the Germans. Lucas Withaus, 27, and Daggy Herring, 29. Sort of veterans here for the Germans. Well, Lucas Withaus is still a national player, international player for the German squad. Herring used to be, but no longer. Stopped being an international player in 2023. However, they are still the focal points. Friemel. Oh, And this goal doesn't count. Just after the whistle. Helman, no, in the end a very nice variation. But Hanna Helman was the one taking that free pass attempt. And we're looking at the referees here. We have one from Belgium and we have one from Portugal. We have 6 different referees from 6 different countries, and they're organizing the refereeing of matches in various setups. So also for them this is something special. Helman gets it over to Withouse. Although this was a great attempt, not enough. A couple of seconds left to go, so that's why Olaf van Wijngaarden is attempting this very far shot, and with 7-2, the first 10 minutes are gone. And the Dutch are starting out red hot. We see 2 goals made by Bo Oppe and 2 from Shane Timms. Schreuder, Van Wijngaarden and Driesprong all made 1. And for Schweriner KC we have goals from Jonas Overmaier and Lucas Withaus. Here this nice little one-hander from Bo Oppe. One of the specialties he possesses, which is the running in shot. He shoot also quite accurately from afar, but the quick running in shot is one of his specialties. Players should be aware of those things, and also here showcasing his range. Nice little replay from Jana Driesprong.
Oh, extremo tudo, mano. Extremo tudo, quando vies cá para cima vai junto. É porque os tropas a jogar para cima.
So just a short breather, just a 1-minute break between quarter 1 and quarter 2. Keeping the pace in the games for the IKF, the International Korfball Federation. Shot was way off by Dougie Herring. That's why it was an easy collection for PKC. We're now looking for maybe a goal for Sander van der Werf, who is the only one in this section that did not score a goal yet. Van Wijngaarden from afar. Good defense here by Schweriner. And Timms with the collection behind the post. And a running in shot by Van Wijngaarden just comes up short. But the move was great. And the Germans need to find a way also to make it happen. But not with these kind of passes from Hanna Helman. Cannot afford any sloppiness in this tournament, in the Champions League finals. It can make one hell of a difference if you lose 1 or more games. You want to reach the semis. You want to reach the finals, and this is Zita Schreuder. The finals are played on Saturday and the semis on Friday. So today and Wednesday and Thursday, those are all group phase matches. After that we know the final rankings of the pools. And then we start doing the semis on the Friday. Without really wanted to have the ball back, but this is also just a great option. Pascal Benkendrup, also a veteran player, 30 years old, still plays for the German national squad. Knows how to play these important games. And quickly the 9-3 goal made by Jana Driesprong. Her second of this match. Quick attempt by Herring. Did not result in a goal. Timms on the feed. Schreuder. Gets it back. And hard work pays off here for Van Wijngaarden. Really wants to grab each and every rebound he can get his hands on. But Wenkendroep thought differently. Collects the rebounds on defense. Herring, no! Yeah, these are the kinds of opportunities you don't want to leave hanging. Van Wijngaarden, yeah, with so much space. I think Pascal Wenkendroep should give a little bit more pressure on the outside shot. But that's kind of difficult because Van Wijngaarden also has a cheeky move to make a running in shot in his arsenal. Withouse, kind of a bad shot, way short. Maybe not his range. Oh, he can shoot all right, Herring, but or Withouse. Van der Werf with the backspin. He has the front spin, sorry. It's a characteristic way of shooting. Timms, yes! Finds the bottom of the Korf for his third goal. One of the youngsters from the PKC squad. Just 18 years old, Shane Timms. Also plays for the under-19 national squad. You might see or hear from him a little later. But when you are just 18 years old, and this is just a very nice defensive play by Van Wijngaarden. Putting up high pressure on Wenkendroep. Driesprong with the move and the feed to Van der Vlies. Not the first time that we're playing this tournament in Lisbon, as earlier mentioned, last year's edition. The championship was also played here in Lisbon, but also back in 1991, this city hosted the Champions League finals. Back then it was still called the Europa Cup. And also in that year, actually 1991, the Belgium squad won, Seekopie. So this city has seen a variety of champions in the korfball tournament. But I think it's all fair to say that we're looking for a team that's not from the Netherlands to win this championship. Last time that a non-Dutch team won the championship was 1998, so that's a long time ago. Maybe some of you weren't even born yet. But these are cheeky little shots that should go in. With an 11-3 score here in the second quarter. You gotta make sure you gotta be efficient, like Tom van der Rey now showcases. Extending the lead to 9, 12-3. Schweriner KC. Quick turnover. From behind the post. Almost two in a row for Van der Rey. Almost from the same position as he scored half a minute ago. Overmaier. Yeah, great shot. Connects for his second goal of this afternoon. Jonas Overmaier. Also plays in the German squad of 20 years old and younger. One of the young bright stars of Schweriner KC. Cheeky attempt by Van Wijngaarden. And a good rebound by Wenkendroep. Pressure on defense from PKC. Ooh, and this pass not accurate enough. Laura Friemel unable to collect. Therefore, PKC really showcases strong defensive pressure, making it very hard for the Germans to even get a shot up. Disrupting actually the whole offense of Schweriner. Looking for his teammates. Schroeder to the ground. And Van der Werf really directing Shane Timms into the direction she wants to have him with her passes. Van Wijngaarden again having a lot of space to get his shot up. I really think Wenkendorp should give him more pressure. Schroeder. Schroeder was 4 years ago rewarded with the prize of best female player in the Netherlands. Oh, this is great pressure from Driesprong. Van Wijngaarden, who has won the prize of best male player of the Netherlands twice. Showcasing also he can shoot. Third goal for Van Wijngaarden. From the side. No luck for the Germans. And oh, a tip in, and this will definitely deserve a replay. Van Wijngaarden. Amazing to see the athleticism. The pass was just phenomenal also by Shane Timms, but the way Van Wijngaarden controls his body and in mid-air manages to score this goal, utterly amazing. These are the kinds of actions you want to see during the Champions League finals. So the gap now to 10. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Overmaier. And Overmaier gets the penalty shot. Can reward his action with maybe his third goal. No, forgets to make this penalty shot. Maybe I jinxed it. Sorry for Schweriner KC. Oppe en Driesprong. Focus on Oppe. The passing is hard and directive of the Dutch. Nice high rebound by Van der Rey, who gets the ball back now. These boys are passing along just fine. However, this one is a little bit off. Misses the accuracy. And from Dougie Herring, this was just a foot on the line, stepping out of bounds. Combination of play with the post, but Oppe keeps the ball alive. Shoots from behind the post, gets it back. Withaus. Oh. Yeah, and then is given the traveling violation. Lea Withaus is still about to score. Hasn't scored yet. Oppe, little one-hander. Oh, in the nick of time. A buzzer beater. Is it good? Yeah, looking at the referees here. Yeah, this one counts. So, just in the nick of time, Bo Oppe manages to score the 15th goal of PKC. Halftime score 15-4, a big lead for the Dutch, an 11-point differential. Now we're going to have a 10-minute halftime break. Afterwards we're going to switch sides, and the German team will play offense on the right side of your screen. And we're looking at the top scorers of today. Van Wijngaarden with 4. Shane Timms with 3. Oppe also with 3. Stay tuned here on the IKF YouTube channel for this match of the Champions League Finals.
Eu vou tentar fazer o jogo dos três lados. E você vai falar, bem, eu vou conseguir agora tudo. Até você. Até eu chegar a casa. É verdade, esse vai longe. Esse é bom. Pô, já são bastidores. Marta. Peraí, eu ia ficar em casa. Vai, parece um papéis.
Third quarter here in Lisbon. About to get going between PKC and Schweriner KC. It's KC from Germany. Battle between the Dutch and the German champions. With a royal lead for the Dutch, 15-4. And looking if I can spot some Substitutions here for you. Van der Vlies. Ah, this is friendly. This might even deserve a white card. Maybe after the match or so. That's something new. That's an experiment introduced by the IKF, a white card instead of yellow and red, where that's something of a punishment. The white card is intended to promote sportsmanship and respect, and can be given to players or coaches when they have shown sportsmanship and respect towards the other team. Something that, of course, can be promoted by this. It's a great initiative by the IKF. So the white card, I hope that the referees have them in their pockets. And not only the yellow and the reds. Great attempt here by Wenkendroep. Came flying in for the shot. But no connection. 11-point lead for the Dutch. Of course, trying to look if they can further increase this. Although I can see when looking at the bench, the players of PKC have a few that are doing their warming ups. I see Jelmer Jonker, I see Jorien Jordaan, and I see Romy de Rijke. All household names for PKC. Where for the German team, see Hendrik Siebers. He's warming up. Might see a couple of new faces in the third quarter. Might just see them. Still, this score needs to be opened in the third quarter. Maybe by Driesprong or Van der Vlies. Van der Rey, also an option. He can shoot all right. Has been showing that for the last couple of years because Van der Rey has been a part of the selection of PKC for a long, long time. And now also coaches Barry Schep and Johannes Schot also instructed Fabienne van Erck and Arjen van Houwelingen to do their warming ups. Maybe we might see a whole new section. That's an option. You can do that. That's allowed. The side of the pitch. That was a nice attempt from Wenkendroep. But still just 4 goals. And this is the first one of quarter number 3. Took us 3 minutes, but we're seeing a 16-4 score here now in Lisbon. Friemel. Houwman. This is too much physical contact, so this will be a free pass. They choose a player of choosing, and this is Lara Friemel. That is the specialist for the free passes. This is well done by Van der Rey, disrupting the feed of the free pass. And Hanna Heilman with the error when passing, but this little trick is copy-pasted by Wenkendroep. Just did exactly the same as Bo Oppe just did on defense. Stealing the ball in midair. Withaus. Herring. Withaus. Has some issues getting the ball to the feet. Yeah. And then delivers a bad pass. Lucas Withaus really struggling, but so far this whole section is struggling because they only scored 1 goal. That was one from Withaus himself. Foul committed by Van Wijngaarden. Schweriner. For their first goal of the third quarter. Searching on the side of the post. Houwman, no. Does not get the ball back on the Houwman, but Friemel does. And Friemel connects for the goal for Schweriner KC. Laura Friemel, just 20 years old. Played in the younger squads of the German national team, under 19, but also under 21, which she still is a part of. Yeah, and under the new lead, well, new lead already now 2 years, but in 2024, Schweriner KC got a new coach, and that's Alan Burkhardt. They immediately won the German championship. Well, we can see Zita Schröder connecting. Although her last name might sound German, Schröder is Dutch and playing for PKC. Van der Vlies, driesprong, goes for the running in shot. Came up short, but Friemel held back just in time, thus preventing the penalty shot. Well done. Oppe. Giving the pass to Driesprong. And she connects for her third goal already. Jana Driesprong. So a youngster, just 18 years old. Driesprong also a part of the under 19 national squad. Keep that name in the back of your mind. You might hear or see it more often. Too much contact there by Van Wijngaarden. It causes a free pass for the Germans. Lea Bithaus. Will she be scoring her first of this afternoon? Oh, they do a short variation. Heinzel. No, but she gets it back. But this is then well defended by Schröder. Yeah, correctly in between the post and her direct opponent. Van der Vlies gets the penalty shot. Yeah, too much physical contact while attempting a running in shot. Kim van der Vlies. Yeah, make sure this one goes in. Extends the lead, 19-5. Already a blowout score here. Alan Burkhardt, coach of Schweriner KC, about to make a substitution. At least one, Siebes. But we're also looking at, well, at least I am looking at a warming up. Also Sellinghoff warming up. Yeah, substitution will take place now for Schweriner KC. On offense, Dougie Herring. He's being replaced now with Siebers. Siebers, also a young guy, just 21. Last year he also played in the German under 21. Oppe immediately apologizes for the bad pass towards his teammates. Friemel, trying to connect with Siebers. But he was in the midst of his motion. Van der Werf from behind the post. Coming it all the way across to Van Wijngaarden. Airball. No airball. Faintly touched the court. And in mid-air, Van Wijngaarden tries the shot from behind the post. Timms. No. Gets it back. Sends Schröder away, but this is well defended. Excellent execution by Lea Heinzel. Follow the exact motion of Schröder and therefore rewarding herself. Getting the defensive play. Out of bounds now for the Germans. So these are sloppinesses that you don't want to have. Tomorrow and the day after, Schweriner KC must avoid these kind of things. Withous. Shot going up, but an easy rebound for Bo Oppe. Tims, can he still keep the ball alive? Yes, he can. Oh, but Van Wijngaarden unable to grab it in mid-air, as Wenkendroep was just in front of him and jumped at a good moment. Grab it in mid-air. Withous. Again, we are seeing a lot of offenses on German side with just one shot attempt. Unable to make more than at least one offensive rebounds. And then, of course, you're limiting yourself to just a faint amount of chances. Offensive rebounds can be key. Tims goes for the running in shot, no, holds back, and then in the end Van Wijngaarden with a shot from far distance. Wenkendroep in the end gets up with the possession. Quarter number 3 almost coming to a close, where PKC extended their lead now to 19-5. And I see a couple of players from PKC side that are preparing to be coming in. I can see Romy de Rijke. I can see Van Houwelingen and Fabienne van Erk. They're all prepping to enter this match. But that'll be then at the start of quarter number 4. Friemel with the feet. Shot from Withous. Tims, midcourt. Ooh, just comes up short. Quarter number 3 is in the books. Royal lead. 15 goal point differential. Royal lead for PKC. And after a short breather, quarter number 4 is about to start. And of course, stay tuned at this YouTube channel. The IKF Champions League Finals tournament here held in Lisbon, Portugal. For the 2nd year in a row, this tournament is played in Lisbon. And the next match is the Belgium champion Boekenberg. And they will be playing Schildgen. They were the runner-up of the German competition of last year. Still the 4th quarter here. And Schildgen, they were champions in 2023. They got their work cut out for them, as they will need to fight the Belgium champs of Boekenberg. And here a few new faces. Jelmer Jonker, Van Houwelingen and Van Erk. They are all on offense here. Bringing in some new energy for PKC. Also on defense we see a new face. 2 actually. Jorien Jordaan and Romy de Rijke. Tall girl on Dutch side. Meaning that Schreuder, Van der Rey, Van der Vlies can sit down. They've done their jobs correctly, and this will be a penalty shot for Schweriner KC. And that goes in. 20-6. Jordaan with a quick move inside causes him to get a penalty shot as well. with one hand does a copy-paste that we have just seen on German side, where the penalty shot goes in. 21-6. Withaus cannot deliver the ball quick enough. Oh, and here also on offense we see Michel Google, which is also a new face in this match. Also a youngster, Google, just 21 years old. Also last year played in the under-21 German squad. And now where did the ball go? Behind the stands. In this section only Wenkendroep has scored a goal. They really need to work on their accuracy later on in the tournament. I guess that Schweriner KC calculated that they would lose this match. With all due respect, I think they calculated on that. They're counting on it. But then the accuracy during the tournament must go up. Keep the ball alive. Schweriner, no. And Jonker was there quick enough. De Rijke, yeah. Just in time to catch the ball, gets the penalty shot. And here the classic form with two hands on the ball. Traditional way of shooting a penalty shot. Romy de Rijke with her first goal of this afternoon. On offense. Bad pass. I think Coach Burkhardt is also about to make two new substitutions. While we're looking at the 23-6. And a quick turnover causes PKC to keep the pace up. Van Houwelingen does not take the shot. Chooses for a cross pass across the pitch and gets it now back. Arjen van Houwelingen wants it back also. Jonker, yeah, keeps the ball alive, and by doing so they're playing to Van der Werf, who rattles it home. And a substitution on German side. We're looking at Linda Untermann. She's replacing Friemel. Untermann, also a veteran of the team. 38 years old, but had a run of 8 years where she played the German national squad. So with Untermann now in, they're bringing in a lot of knowledge and a lot of perseverance here. Great rebound by Wenkendroep. Actually forgets to score, but the effort that he's shown was good to see. Jordan, the youngster from PKC, from afar. His second goal, 25-6. Yeah, and Jorin Jordan, my God, what a career he's having already. Just 20 years old. And already won 2 championships with PKC. Where, of course, in last year's finals, and he connects again, was the big man when PKC defeated Fortuna in the Dutch Korfball League. Crowning himself as the player of the match also. Showcasing his abilities to not only rebound, but also shoot from all sides of the pitch. Germans keeping the ball alive. And here showcasing his jumping abilities. Great timing from Jordan. Jonker. Oh, interesting move. The passing is fast. But Wenkendroep had eyes in the back of his head. Oh, great pass here. Directly from Siebers. Those things are nice variations of your classical setup. Should do that more often because it totally throws your opponent off guard. Jonker gets it back to Van Houwelingen. And we're about to see a new substitution for Schweriner KC, where Anna Koepvat is ready to enter this match. Withouse. Withouse again. And this is a great chance for Siebers. We can hear some oohs and ahs in the stadium because the Germans are so close of getting their 7th goal. Just not accurate enough. Van Erck. And here Anna Koepvat will enter the match. Yeah, it's happening here. She is replacing Lea Withouse, who really struggled in this match. Unable to score a single goal. Really had a hard time struggling with the high-pressured defense, Lea Withouse. Van Erck. Looking for Van der Werf. And Jonker trying to go for the running in shot. Trying to entertain the crowds. Withouse. And Siebers. What can they do? Last couple of minutes here of this 4th quarter. 4 times 10. And then this day is over for PKC and for Schweriner KC. And they will return then tomorrow. Now looking at the agenda of tomorrow. How does that look like? PKC, they will play the 2nd match of tomorrow. And then they will play the English champion Beck. And Schweriner KC, they're playing the 1st match of tomorrow. So that'll be at 2:30, and they will be playing Vozimir Prostijov, the champions of Czechia. So then, that is the match that they need to showcase what they can do if they want to advance further in the rankings of this tournament. Schweriner KC, they really must give Prostijov a hard time. And of course the same for PKC. In this group phase, we are seeing that today, tomorrow and on Thursday, Group B is playing the 3rd and the 4th match of the day. Some nice passing here for Schweriner. So stay tuned, because when this game is over, we advance to the 3rd match of today, where we are now looking for driesprong. And the 3rd match of today will be Boekenberg versus Tjus Schilken. And the 4th match of today will be the hosting party, Benfica, from Lisbon. And they will be playing the Czech runner-up, Brno. Finally a goal again for the Germans. Wenkendroep. En Oppe. working towards the 30 goal mark, which is always a magical thing in korfball. But a monster score is happening here. A 20-point gap between the Dutch champs and the German champs. Oh, Jonker behind the back pass to Van Houwelingen. Yeah, and he comes up with the goal and thus making the 29th for PKC. If they hurry up and if they might get a quick defensive rebound, they might be able to make that 30th. Withaus. Yes. Lucas Withaus with his 3rd goal of this afternoon crowns himself the German top scorer of this afternoon. A little bit more than a minute to go, and this is Driesprong, her 4th goal of this afternoon, making the 30th of PKC. Last minute. Goebel. Goebel. Ooh, just comes up short. A little off. The pass on the other side, to the other side of the pitch, to Romy de Rijke. Looking for a little bit of space. From the side, that is de Rijke with the shot, and Jordan making a turnaround shot. Germany ball. Oh, good ball. Oh, nice passing. Ooh, and this was a close one for Koopvat. 10 seconds left in this match, the second match of the first day of the Champions League finals. Jordan, maybe this will be the last one. This is not in time. 30-9, a monster score for PKC, the squad from Papendrecht, the Netherlands, led by coaches Johannes Schot and Barry Schep. They win their first group match in Pool A. Stay tuned. The next match will be Boekenberg versus Tjus Schildken. Schildken is playing away. Keep on watching at the IKF YouTube channel.
The second match of today is over. We saw a monster score where PKC won their match versus Schweriner KC. Next to me, Kim van der Vlies.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, you started in the starting lineup.
Yeah, first time this tournament. Well, the first match this tournament.
Yeah, with a few new faces. How did that work out? Because you guys need to look for new little couples, new variations. How did it work out?
Well, I think it worked out perfectly. I was together with Jana as a couple, and in the regular competition in the Netherlands, we are also a couple. So that wasn't a big of a challenge.
Yeah.
And well, I think we're also training together. So that wasn't quite a
total surprise?
No, exactly.
Okay,
exactly.
so you do know each other already,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
But
yeah.
in the end, you're scoring 30 goals.
Yeah.
But what about defense? You only had 9 that Schweriner scored. How does that feel, just to have 9?
Well, I think that was great. We had a sort of challenge for ourselves that we wanted to keep them under 10, and that worked out.
Oh.
So that was good.
So that's a success.
Yeah, yeah,
And then
yeah,
the 30, did you guys have any like goals set out for you to score at least this or that, or?
No, we're just searching for the right goals and having fun.
Yeah.
Play nice korfball, show what we can do. So I think our goals were fine, and we did a great job.
Yeah. If I now look at your squad, PKC from Papendrecht, you are with the big group, right?
Yeah.
You can only, when you have these IKF tournaments, you can align with 7 ladies, 7 men, but you're with the biggest group.
Yeah.
A whole selection.
A whole selection.
Analytics.
12 girls, 11 boys.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's very good that we're here with the whole squad, because in the Netherlands we have a long tournament, long season, and it's good that we're here with the whole group. We have well, the feeling is good, nice warm up for the upcoming matches in the Netherlands. So I think that's good for the club and also for the group.
Yeah. So you guys are actually also like using this as a team event thing, right? The biggest group that you can have.
Yeah.
Everybody here.
Everybody here.
Yeah.
Including the whole staff.
Yeah. So that's just like home.
Yeah, just like home. Just like
Just
home.
like home, but then in Lisbon.
Yeah.
Hey.
This morning at breakfast we said it's like we've never been away.
Yeah. Like you're going away on holiday
Yeah.
with the family.
Yeah.
Good luck with the rest of the tournament.
Thank you.
Perhaps again showcase this dynamic play of korfball again during the tournament. That's what people want to see.
Yeah, we will try our best.
Yeah, I hope. I'm sure that you guys will do. Viewers at home, keep on watching the YouTube channel of IKF with more matches here on the IKF Champions League Finals.